Hey guys, welcome back and happy March. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already March. So for the month of February, I have been trying out some new things and I have discovered some really good things this month. Last month I had some good stuff and I have more good stuff this month. So I'm just saying 2019 is starting off very good. So let's get started with my monthly favorites for the month of February. So I have two dry shampoos to share with you guys. Since I started adding in more like brown lowlights and things to my hair, I had to find dry shampoos that leave zero white cast because it was getting really bad. So I found two that I really love, and both from Target actually. So the first one is this brand. It's SGX NYC Salon Graphics, and it's the brunette one, so it has like a tint to it. And so this one, it will leave, the tint kind of stays on your fingers a little bit, so once you spray it and you kind of rub it in, you'll have like a little bit of brown, I guess, on your fingers. So you kind of have to be careful and like wipe that off. But it really is a great dry shampoo. Really good if you had, especially if you had like really dark hair, this would be a really good one because it has that tint in it. The other one that I really love is, believe it or not, by the brand Aussie, and it's this sea kelp one. I really like this a lot, and this has zero white cast. And so even my sister, she had run out of dry shampoo when we were out of town together, so she borrowed this and she's like, why does this have no white cast? And I was saying the same thing, and it's so good. And I have a friend who has really dark hair and I recommended this to her and she really loved it too. So the Aussie is a really good one. I think it's like $4 or $5. So I've really been loving this as well. So these two dry shampoos are the ones that I'm using right now. Yes, they both have butane and propane, but you know what? I'm just having to deal with it at the moment. My next favorite that I found is a toothpaste, which is very odd, I know, but I had run out of toothpaste, so I went to get more, and I've tried like every toothpaste that they sell at Target, and I've tried some like that I've gotten from my dentist and things, and I just can't get my teeth. It's not even that I need them like bright neon white, it's just that I want them to not have the yellowing that kind of gets like right around the gums. And so I picked up this brand. It's Hello, and it's this fluoride free charcoal toothpaste. This has been so good. So it's activated charcoal, mint, and coconut oil. And I picked this up at Target too. I don't remember how much it was, but this has worked better than any of those other whitening toothpastes that I've ever tried. And it is black, so it like turns your entire mouth black. So it's kind of weird looking, but it works so well. And again, my teeth aren't like bright neon white, like as if I bleached them, but it just got rid of like that kind of yellow tint that you sometimes get. I've really been loving this. So if you're looking for a more natural toothpaste, I would definitely recommend this one. You're gonna be weirded out because your mouth is black at first, but you'll get used to it, I promise. So next thing is I placed an order with Colourpop this month, and just kind of restocking on some things that I already liked and then trying out new things. So I did get their no filter setting powder, just the translucent one, and I really like this. So just for setting my entire face, I like to go in with something a little bit lighter. The other one I've been using is the Milk Makeup translucent powder. I've been using this one lately, and I still love using my Clinique one also. So I like those for like an all over, but I love this one for just like setting the under eye. So I kind of bake my under eye a little bit just because it gets so creasy right there, and then around my nose and my chin, and I just kind of bake those areas while I'm doing the rest of my face. And this I've really loved for that. It is a very intense setting powder. I'd say it's kind of like the Laura Mercier in that it is a little bit drying, I feel like, if you were to use it on your entire face. So if you have super oily skin, you might love it for that. I do have more oily skin, but it gets very dry very fast. So I love this just for those areas. And then I did the kind of thing online where you can build your own palette, which I love that little feature that they have. So I ordered one that has a blush, bronzer, and 4 shadows, and I have really been loving this. So this is the one that I made. So you can see the bronzer, blush, and then I picked these 4 shadows out, and you can just kind of like remove these pans and put new ones in there. So I really have been liking this a lot, and all of their shadows that I've ever used have been so creamy. They blend so well. They don't have a ton of fallout. Like, they always are really, really good. I don't remember how much this was, but I want to say it was under $20. And you get to pick everything in it, and then you get to keep this, and it's super cute. So I really am very, very happy with this purchase, and I'm happy with the bronzer, blush, everything like that. And their blush and bronzer, I've never had a problem with it breaking me out or anything. So I really, really enjoy using this. And this is super easy for me to just like throw in my bag and travel with. Whenever I was out of town for a wedding, I literally just brought this, my face makeup and everything, and it was super easy. So it doesn't take up a lot of space, and really good products. Colourpop is where it's at. Last thing that I want to talk about is my favorite thing that I have been using this month. It is so good, and I had heard people talking about it, and I follow them on Instagram. I've seen like before and after pictures. Everyone raves about it, but I've just been kind of hesitant to try it, and I know I'm really building this up right now. And I finally got it, and I'm obsessed, and that is the Fitish Cool Down Face Mist. And this is so good. So if you listen to Kiss FM in the morning, Jenna Owens is one of the hosts on the show, and she actually, this is her brand. The Fitish is her brand that she created. So she came out, there's another one that is a setting spray. This one's more of like a facial mist. I like to use this on top of my makeup too, just as to kind of freshen throughout the day. But I use this as part of my skincare mostly. The other one, she does have one that's like a specifically for setting your makeup, and that one's amazing too. It's at my mom's house right now because we brought it over there, and so I don't have it with me right now. But this has been amazing. And so it's CBD infused, and the first ingredient is aloe vera, and then it also had, oh yeah, the coffee seed extract was the other thing in it, and it has peppermint oil. It feels so good. It's so cooling, and it really, really helps with like inflammation. So anytime my skin is like starting to break out, or it's getting inflamed, or I have a lot of redness, I'll spray this, and it helps so much. It is so, so good, you guys. And whenever I was traveling, I cannot take a flight without landing and having breakouts. It drives me crazy. So I had poured some of this into a smaller little, they have travel sizes, I just hadn't gotten them. So I went to Target, got a little plastic spray bottle, and kept that in my purse. So I sprayed it right before the flight. During the flight, I got up, took it to the bathroom. I wasn't rude and like sprayed my neighbor with it, but I think everyone could benefit from some CBD facial spray. But I'm not here to make that decision for my neighbors on the plane. So I got up, did it during the flight, and then I also, once we landed, I immediately took it out and sprayed it again, and never had a problem with inflammation or breakouts. And I'm telling you, I have always had them anytime that I fly. This has been so good. My sisters love this. My mom has loved this. Everyone at work, we all like love it so much. So I cannot recommend this enough. This is so good. And I've seen like younger girls using this too, who have kind of like the more hormonal breakouts, and older women have loved this. Like if you go onto the Fitish Instagram, I'll try and link it down below, or put what the handle is, you'll see just like testimonies and before and afters and everything like that. And it's a facial spray, and it does so much, and it's inexpensive. I want to say that this bottle was like $25, I think. So it was somewhere around that range, and it is so good. I think that a lot of you guys would really, really like this a lot. So this is definitely my favorite for the month. That is all the favorites that I have for the month of February. I cannot wait to get more things and try more things in the month of March. I already have some things that I'm kind of trying, but I don't know. I never want to like jump the gun, because if I'm not in love with it, I'm not going to talk about it. So yes, thank you guys for joining me for my February favorites, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.